Hello, 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 and Happy New Year. My name is Reverend Aliza Bloom Robinson, and I am your transitional consultant. I am very pleased to be here today to offer this white stone ceremony. It's one of my favorites. And I love that Gay and the team did If I Were Brave. Now, caveat, if they didn't, oh, well, just ignore that statement. But I think they're doing it. So, question to you is if you were brave, who would you be in 2023? If you were braver than you've ever been before, how would you show up in 2023? Would you show up different? Maybe. Would you show up bigger, bolder, more brilliant? Maybe. Would you show up more loving, more kind, more compassionate? Maybe. But this ceremony, the White Stone ceremony, is not about making it up with your head. It is truly a ceremony. It is truly a ritual of receiving. And what we receive today is our new name, is a theme for the year, our new intention for the year. But I want to start with a welcome. Picture this. I now have my airline microphone in my hand here. Welcome to Flight 2023. We are preparing for takeoff into a new year. Please make sure your attitude and gratitude are secured and locked in an upright position. All self-destructive devices should be turned off at this time. All negativity, hurt, and discouragement should be put away. Should we lose altitude under pressure during flight, reach up and pull down a prayer. Prayers will be automatically activated by faith. Once your prayer is activated, you can assist other passengers. And by the way, on this particular flight, there will be no baggage allowed. The captain, God, has cleared us for takeoff. Destination, greatness. Welcome to Flight 2023. Are you ready? I'm ready. I am so ready. I'm ready. I know you're ready too. There's only one caveat. It's the fine print. In order to experience something different in 2023, you have to be changed. Not that there's anything wrong with who you be, right? It's not about that, but it is about leaning into, it's about becoming, it's about awakening that which is new and different in us. In order to experience different, we have to be different first. So we've had the planets and the stars align. We've had the birth of a new consciousness. We've had the holy pause. We've had the burning bowl even. And today we receive. We receive. But if nothing in you changes, well, nothing changes. Now, this ministry has been in great change this year, and we've been ever evolving into our biggest, boldest becoming us. So as you go through the ceremony today, I invite you to do it first for yourself. What will you receive? What will you be in 2023? And then also, what will we be? What are we being called to? What is our theme, our intention, our new name? Such a powerful process. And in this process, we call it ceremony, we call it ritual, because we're actually bypassing our brain, right? I already said we're not going to make this stuff up. We're going to receive it. We're going to tap into, align with that which is our biggest, boldest, most brilliant essence. That which we call spirit, source, God. We're going to line up with it, and then we're going to open and receive. So New Year's is every year about a fresh start. It's about a clean slate. It's about a new chapter waiting to be written. And so last week, Cindy led us through the burning bowl ritual and ceremony, and that's all about clearing the slate, right? It's about looking at the wins and the losses and the places that you were disappointed and the places you were brilliant, and letting go of that which no longer serves. And today is about receiving a gift and then stepping up and into a new consciousness of being. It's about taking a leap of faith. It's about allowing the wonder, the wondrous of this new year to activate you, to permeate and penetrate and fill the inner spaces of your own becomingness. And so we start by believing. We start by believing something new is possible, right? And the thing is, even if your life is utterly fabulous, there's still room, because we are ever evolving spiritual beings. There's still room for a new, there's still room for more kindness, more compassion, more love, more light, more health, more abundance, more connection. Doesn't matter what it is, but we are ever evolving. And this ritual, this annual ritual, it gives us a catapult, if you will, gives us a focus, if you will. So where'd this ceremony come from? It came really from two sources, one of which is the oral tradition in the days of Jesus. And in that oral tradition, when a prisoner had served his sentence and was released from prison, he was given a white stone, a physical white stone that he would carry with him. And it represented two things. It represented his freedom, his new phase, his fresh start. And it also represented a new consciousness or a new name. White stone also represents yes, just yes, say yes to life. The second aspect of that, it's actually refers back to the oral tradition, is in the book of Revelation, chapter 2, starting at verse 17. It says, "Let anyone who has an ear listen to what Spirit is saying. To everyone who conquers or who overcomes, I will give some of the hidden manna. I will give a white stone, and on the white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it." That new name represents, spiritually signifies, a new consciousness. In the scriptures, Old Testament and New Testament, anytime someone was given a new name, it represented a significant change in consciousness, a significant awakening in consciousness. It's for those who are moving forward, growing and seeking and being receptive to the highest and the best. To those, a new name is given, a new sense of themselves, and a new life. And a new life. I've been doing white stone ceremonies since 1995, maybe, a long time. And I love them because when I open to receive a word, an idea, a theme, and I place it in my heart, right? Not just on the stone. I do keep my stones and carry them around. In fact, when I got back to Arizona this year, there was a white stone in the little holder in my door in my car. Now, the word actually had evaporated on it, which either means I embodied it fully or forgot what it was. It was actually all about expansion, which this year has really been for me. The word, the theme, like there's no judgment on what you receive, right? And so I want you to set aside any thought that you have about what your word is. Your word is calling you to a newness. And if you set aside what you think it is, there's room to receive something new. In ceremony, we open our minds, we open our hearts, and we receive the gift. I'll guide you through that in a few minutes. But as we prepare for that, well, I have a joke. I can't hardly help myself. A Zen student bragged, "My teacher is the absolute best. He can go days without eating." The second student says, "Oh, I've got that beat. My teacher is so advanced. He has so much self-control that he can go days without sleeping." And the third student says, "My teacher is so wise that he eats when he's hungry and he sleeps when he's tired." I love that, especially the third teacher, right? Especially as we're moving into our ever evolving. It's not about not eating or not sleeping. It's about really exquisite self-care, exquisite listening to the wisdom that we have within us, exquisite attention to that quiet and sometimes loud impulse within us. Who is it that we're being called to be? Now, our intention is much more about who we be. It's a state of consciousness, it's a state of beingness, more so than a material thing or a to-do thing. It's not about to do or to have, it's about to be. And a Rumi quote: "Stop acting so small. You are the universe in ecstatic motion." Wow. When you let go of who you are, you become who you might be. So when we let go of who we think we are, we can let go of our unworthiness or our mistakes or the ways that we play small or the reasons, the yada, yada, yada in our brains that is simply the subconscious programming. When we can begin to interrupt that every time it shows up and stop it, say, no, that's not the truth of who I be. It might be my programming, it might even be my experience, but it is not the truth of who I be. And when you can begin to let go of that, whatever that voice in your head is, whatever that belief that you've carried since you were an itty bitty kid on the planet, we are being called to let that go, to quit playing so small and realize that we are the universe itself in ecstatic motion, that we are here to make manifest the glory of God. We are here in this year, 2023, as the universe itself is shifting and changing. We are here to consciously co-create the world that we want to see. There's no more waiting. I mean, we can wait, but why? It's time. The veils are thin. The power is here. All we have to do is to step into that. All we have to do is line up with that which Spirit is calling us to be. And then to be it. That's where the work comes in. Then to be it in this moment, and this moment, and this moment, and this moment. And when you be it enough, it changes your neurology, it changes your neural pathways, it actually changes the biochemical makeup of your system. And how would it be for you, for us this year, to be the ones we've been waiting for, to be the love and the light, to be the birth, the manifestation, not even the birth of a babe, but the birth of an awakening consciousness of Christ, of love, of compassion? What would it be for us individually to line up with our biggest, boldest, most brilliant becomingness? And what would it be for this ministry? Continuing all the work we've done this year to line up with our next evolution in consciousness, our next way of being as a ministry, so clear about what we give the world, so clear about who we are, that we attract the right and perfect people into our fold, that we attract the right and perfect minister as our next leader. That's what this ceremony can represent for us. So let's take a few minutes. Now, today I'm going to do our guided meditation, our ritual, our ceremony, and then I'm going to come back and say a few more words. So take a deep breath. Feel maybe an excitement and anticipation of receiving a gift. And when you're ready, close your outer eyes. And as you do so, feel as if somebody says, I have a gift for you. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. But as you close your eyes, allow your being to settle. Take a breath. The inhale, receive anticipation. With the exhale, let go, surrender, and settle even more deeply into your beingness. You are a divine being. You are a spark of the universe, in whom the universe is so well pleased. You are so loved, so brilliant, so exquisite in your individuality. I know you don't know it, but Spirit does. Spirit, that is source, that is the universe, that is God itself, knows it. And it is this very source, Spirit, God, that is gifting you today. But before we receive that gift, we open ourselves in anticipation. So bring your awareness from the outer to the inner. Bring your awareness from your head to your body to your being. And land in that heart space that right now in this moment is full and overflowing with spaciousness, with anticipation, with a willingness to receive. There's nothing you have to do to receive this gift except open to it. To shine a light of love on yourself. Or imagine a light of love shining upon you, a light of compassion, of devotion, of adoration even. And consider this past year. All the changes you've experienced, all the challenges you've moved through. Releasing any and all thoughts in this moment. Open your heart. Open your mind. Open your very beingness. And imagine yourself standing in a field, the field of your spiritual heart. It's wide open and it's brilliant. It's perfect temperature. The sun is out. There's a breeze. The sky is cloudless. And you show up here ready to receive this gift. You have been called here ready to receive this gift. Feel the anticipation, feel the curiosity, the awe, the wonder. I wonder what this gift is for me. What is this gift being given to you? You're being called to something, to more, to a deeper awareness of your awakening, of your essence, a deeper expression of who you be in the world. This gift, when it's handed to you, will represent your word, your new name, your intention, your theme for the year. Let it surprise you. Let go once again of any thought about what it might be. And now, this gift appears in front of you. It's beautifully wrapped, this gorgeous box. It's all glittery and sparkly. It's beautifully, exquisitely wrapped. A great big bow on it, and your name written all over it. You know it's yours. Take the box and hold it and feel the weight of it. Just as you would a real gift. Don't tear into it so quickly. Savor it. Gently wondering, gently becoming even more curious. And when you are ready, untie the bow. Lift the lid. The sides fall away. And there's your word. A word, a symbol, an image. Staying curious. Staying open. Receive your word. If your word, your theme, your symbol, your idea is very clear to you, claim it. Claim it now. It is yours. If it's not yet clear, it's okay. Give it time to form. Give it time to gel. Be willing to sit with it as it germinates in your heart, in your soul. Be willing to be surprised. Hold this gift, this word, this theme in your hands. Gaze at it. Allow it to activate inside of you as you place this into your very own heart. You might even want to put your hands on your heart. And as you place it in your heart, it is activated in you. It becomes your gift, your new name, your new consciousness for this year, 2023. Feel it moving in and through your being as it activates your heart, your mind, your soul. And feel your willingness to say yes. Yes, with curiosity. Yes, with anticipation. Yes, to a new consciousness. As you take in your word, your theme, your name, with curiosity. Know that it will work in you and through you and as you this year. So take a deep breath in. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Congratulations. You have a new name, a new start, a new consciousness. Now, you've all been given a stone, and I believe there's pencils around. So take a moment right now to write your word on that stone. This is your word. It's for you only. Of course, you can share it if you want, but it is an inner gift. And it will work in you internally. It will work in you spiritually, in your consciousness this year. Welcome to Flight 2023. I'm very, very happy to be your pilot for this moment in time. I'm excited to see what this year brings for you and you and you and you and you and us and this ministry. I will see you very shortly in just a couple of weeks. Until then, merry, 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 happy, happy, happy New Year. Work with your word. Let it work you. God bless you with so much love.